T T T V V T Q V V T T T V V T Q V.
Virtual teaching tips and tricks. Videos. Virtual teaching tips and tricks. Videos.
Featuring Dr. M.E. Hughes.
Hello, this is M.E. Hughes from the Department of Population, Family, and Reproductive Health. In this brief video, I'm going to explain how you can use a video tour to introduce students to your Courseplus site. First, though, let me talk about why you might want to provide such a tour. The first reason is that students may be unfamiliar with Courseplus. I teach large courses in both the summer term and in first term, and all of these students are first-year students, and so they have not seen Courseplus before. In addition, some of these students have never seen a web-based content platform for classes, and so it's doubly unfamiliar to them. I don't want to lose students or have them distracted in the first few days of the term looking for information on the course site. The second reason is that faculty vary in how we use Courseplus. Courseplus has many different features, and some of them are appropriate for some classes and not appropriate for other classes. We also use the same feature differently. This has become very clear to me over the years as I've taught, because students will have been confused about a particular feature of the site, and then I'll find out it's because it was used differently in another course that they took. Finally, the tour provides an opportunity for you to reinforce the course content and activities. This tour is not meant to substitute for an overview lecture in which you explain the course rationale, the content, the activities, and so on. But this type of tour can reinforce that lecture because you'll point out how the features of the Courseplus site match the requirements and the activities and so on. And in that way, you link the Courseplus site to the course itself, and it becomes sort of an organic whole. So how might you go about giving this tour? First, decide what your students need to know. Think about highlights. You're not giving a comprehensive tutorial on Courseplus. What you want to do is show them where to find the important things and highlight important pieces of information about where these materials are. Then record a video using a platform that allows you to show the site and how you click through it. I think using a video is a really good idea because it means you don't use so-called live class time to do it. You can also edit it to make sure it's clear. And finally, if students feel that they really don't need it, it's up to them whether or not to view it. Once you have your video, place it in a prominent place on the site and tell the students about it and encourage them to watch it. Let me show you an example of how I might do this for a course of my own, Life Course Perspectives on Health. This is where students first land when they link to the page. But I always imagined in the past that they would link immediately to the syllabus, and that's not the case. So I make sure I point out where the syllabus is because I refer to it continuously, and I make a very big deal to students about how they should read the syllabus. So I show them that it's under syllabus, overview, and here it is. I will tell them that there's much important information on this page, that I am of the philosophy of giving them all the information in one place, even though it makes it a long scroll. But this is their one-stop shop for information about the course. Occasionally, there'll be links to documents that provide additional information on this syllabus, but most of the course information is there. The second thing I show them is the schedule, which is under content, which can also be confusing to students who haven't seen Courseplus before. And I show them that the course is set up in weekly modules. The first 2 weeks are together. And within each module are all of the activities for that particular module. The dates that the material becomes available are shown, and a description, and any due dates. I also make sure to point out that each of these items is actually a clickable link that will lead them to the materials. So, for example, if I click on Discussion 1, this is materials for the first discussion post and discussion. Students read a set of articles, post responses to a set of prompts about the articles, and then we have small group discussions about the articles and the issues in the articles. And so, first of all, since this was a pandemic year, I show the Zoom information for the discussion session, and I tell them that the Zoom information will always be on the respective sites in this way. And it links to the online library and gives them all the readings. It gives them the discussion prompts. It also shows them links to the general discussion guidelines and so on. So this way I can show them that here is a page that's basically devoted to this entire activity and the course. Showing the syllabus and the schedule is pretty standard. For this course, I also show two other things. The first is the online library. And here I just show them that there is a folder for each lecture and for each discussion. And then there's an additional folder for all course information and for their main assignment. And I show this because even though these materials are linked to the specific pages, I want them to know that they can find them in other ways in case a link is broken, for example. Finally, I show them the discussion forum because they post their comments to the discussion forum for each discussion. So here is the section for the first discussion post. And since the course is very large, we break the course up into groups, and each group discusses together every week. And so each group has their own particular topic heading, and so then students in, for example, Group B would post their comments under Group B Discussion Post 1. In my methods courses, I take the time to show them the quiz tool because I use the quiz tool extensively for exercises and assignments, and I want them to know exactly what it means when they click submit or when they exit. But that's it. This is a relatively straightforward way of introducing students to the site to both avoid confusions in where materials are and also reinforce the structure of the course and its content. If you have any questions or comments about this, I'd love to hear from you. My email address is here on the screen. Happy teaching!